Hello, hello. Welcome to Stacy's Crafty Jam. And I'm Stacy. I don't know if y'all can hear my voice a little bit. Been I don't know. I think I'm getting a little sick, but I took some medicine and I think I'm doing all right. I hope you guys are doing good. Still working on my Buzz into Spring design team project for LineDotArrow, playing with these amazing, gorgeous papers that are designed by LineDotArrow and NonStop PaperCrafts. This is a collaboration between the two designers, Natalie and Suzanne. And yeah, these papers are amazing. They come in the sepia, the beautiful color, black and white. All of the links are below or in the description for you, 25% off. So yeah, it's a good chance. Yeah, I took the weekend off because I went to my sissy's. Yeah, I got to go visit my sister. This is the beginnings of my signature. I know what I want to put in there, and we'll get to that. But this is part 3 on this series I'm doing, and let's carry on. We did the front panel. What we did the whole bones of it, out of the Amazon package, and we did the front panel, the back panel. We did the flip on the front. That's going to be part of the closure. Check. We did the inside back. This is because it closes like this. So this is the inside back. We did that. Check. And then we started on this little thing I'm doing on the inside front. And what we just going to carry on and do that. What I want to do in here is a series of flips again. We're going to cover this envelope, and that's going to be a flip. That's going to be a flip. And yeah, I'm about flipping crazy is what I am. Yeah. So yeah, we got a lot to do. So let's just carry on. I'm gonna set all this aside. This is the paper I have decided to use to cover this part. Because I made this in the part 2 out of a file folder. So let's get our pencil. Let's get to work. Yeah, like I said, I hope you guys are doing good. I had a wonderful, wonderful visit with my sister. For those of you who don't know, my sister is Dana. Her profile's Dana Merritt Daniels. So we try to keep our maiden names in there. And yeah, I had a great visit with her. I think my head was in the camera. Sorry. Anyway, so I'm going to do my good old measuring technique. Not. And I'm gonna just put me a mark there where I'm gonna trim this down. It doesn't quite meet all the way, but that's never a problem. Um, because there's gonna be a pocket down there. They put in the kit these gorgeous they could be uh side pockets. They could be, however you want them to be. I'm going to make mine. Here they are. Let me show you. They put these in the kit, and they can be side tucks, side pocket type things. But I'm going to put mine down here, and I'm going to trim off some of it, but I haven't decided which of these I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use this one. And but we trim that off. Let's make sure, get my pencil mark out of the way. Let's make sure this is right where I want it. And it is. So now we're going to ink. Guess what came in, guys? My rusty hinge. I told y'all I was waiting for it. And let's play with that and see. Oh yeah, I like it. It leaves like a little orangey effect to it, and I like that. But I'm going to ink in both rusty hinge, and I'm going to come back and kiss it with some vintage photo and add a little double thing there. Yeah, I want to sew on this, so I'll get to that in just a minute. But this is what I'm covering the my little I don't even know what this is. Little flip thing. Yeah. See how that looks there with the vintage and the rusty hinge. I like that. I like that orange that it has, and then that little ooh, that was horrible. And then that glass mat is the blessing and the curse of the glass mat. But I like the whole two-tone effect there, you know. So yeah, a little extra effort to ink with the both, you know, but I think it's well worth it, you know. I like that orange and that brown on there. So yeah, we're gonna set this down here, but I do want to sew on this. I wonder, because this would look so much better sewn too. So what if I don't know if I want to glue it down, and if I want to sew on this first, because sewing on the bottom isn't a big deal, because we're putting this down at, you know, I gotta cut that, but we're gonna put this at the bottom. See, I don't know. The sunflowers go with that really well. So yeah, I may trying to decide here. See, I like this whole grunge effect on this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the sunflower one on this for the bottom pocket. So it doesn't have to be sewn down at the bottom, but I want the sides to be sewn. So I think I'm gonna sew on the paper. Final answer. I'm gonna sew on the paper. Then we're gonna glue her down. We're gonna cut this down. And I think I want to use my decal edge. My Tim Holtz decal. Yeah, let's do that. Let me get that down. Let's use the decal edge trimmer. This was gifted to me by my friend Tabitha Haynes with Haystack Creations. And yeah, I use this on a frequent basis. Actually, I really enjoy this decal edge thing, and it leaves that just a tad bit of you'll see that can you see the decal on it? It's really kind of cool. You know, I don't know. It's one of those tools that, you know, it's like, well, I don't know if it was because it was gifted to me. I'm super duper blessed, and yeah, but I use it on a frequent basis. Yeah, let me get it back up here. I don't want everything to fall down. So we're gonna have to cut around this. I want to sew on this, and we're going to sew on this, and then we'll glue it down, and then I'm gonna sew on this. So it's gonna be a second for you, and who knows how long for me. And yeah, just depends. Will my sewing machine cooperate? Okay, I will be back after I sew. Yep. Okay, we're back. Just a sec for you. Yeah, I ended up having to do kid pickup for. Okay, wait. Before I go to gluing, I had to do kid pickup too. So yeah, it's been a minute. All right, I'm back. I'm back. So we're going to put this here. And like I said in another previous video, I kind of like to see a little of the edge, you know, of what I always like to see the cardstock, or, you know, in this case, it's a file folder thing. I like to see that. And yeah, so, and we're not worried that this is not right to the bottom, because this is going here. And I sewed on everything. And then your tag or whatnot will go there. And yeah, this is going on here like so. So yeah, I'm gonna put it up there. I'm gonna put this down here. I think. Let me see. Let me put the pocket down before I always make double sure before I start gluing things down, you know. And yeah, So that's going to be like that. And then where do I want these envelopes to go? Do I like it there and there? Or do I want it dead center? I think I do. I like it staggered like that. And it's not going to matter. Yep, it's not going to matter on if I glue or not yet. So we're going to glue down our paper that we have chosen and we've sewed on. I didn't sew on the bottom because, I'm covering it up and it don't matter. I'm not going to, no point in that. And I'm using Fabri-Tac. Y'all know I like that. Yep. So, yeah. And then I'm really kind of thinking this is I don't know, it's something pretty basic. It's not anything earth-shattering. But I've never made this kind of an element before in a journal. And so it's new to me. And it's as close to that folio thing as I'm going to get right now. Yeah, that folio thing, yeah. Okay, so let me make sure I'm down far enough. And this is why I like Fabri-Tac, because it gives me opportunities to move around. Okay, so then I start pressing down and getting it really good and where I want it. Yep. Yep. I think the sewing adds so much. So much. Hee. I didn't mean to make a pun there, but I did, didn't I? All right. And then this is going to be glued down. I don't know if I'm going to do any embellishing on this. We shall see. Right now, we're just gluing her down. And maybe I will. If I do add some embellishing, it's going to be some flat, type embellishing. Yeah. Okay. Yep. All right. We're putting this down. Let me see. Yep. Like I said, this Fabri-Tac is amazing because I can move around. Yep. That's perfecto. I like these little pocket tuck, or you could put them, like on the side like that on a page. And I probably will use that other one that comes with the kit on a journal page. I think I will. Let me get my thread out. Yep. I like my little thread down there. I can see a little bit too much of the what do you call it? The file folder thing there. So I'm going to come through and I'm going to add some rusty hinge, and I'm going to add some binage. Yep. All right. And then, so this is what we got so far. Yep. And then we're going to do the loop here. I love the little girl. It's so cute. It's my favorite part of this. It's one of my favorite elements in this kit. Oh, there's my topper. And yeah. And then we'll get to working on these envelopes that we're going to use as a flip. Okay. Yep. And I've sort of picked out some paper. And what I want on this envelope, this one goes down first. So it'll go, of course, they're under here, okay? But what I want to do on this one is I want the entrance to be, I'm gonna cut a slit here, and the entrance is gonna be this direction. And on this one, I think I might do it where it comes, when I open it up like that, it'll come there. But I may do at the top. We'll decide that when we get to it. Okay. First things first, we're going to. I want to use some book pages, so I'm going to do a little collage thing here, and I love this page, and I think I might cover. Let me see what that would look like on here. Yeah, I think I might cover this one, because see the envelope. Okay, so I'm getting confused here. Let me just cut this. Let me chop it so I can give myself a little room. Give myself a little work room. Okay. There. I'm not using so much. Not so much of the papers in my way. All right. If I did this here, I'm always thinking, what does something look like? I'm trying to play the tape all the way through, thinking, how is this going to look when it's closed? So then if I put this envelope here, yeah, it's going to cover up that butterfly. Maybe if I moved the paper over, you'd see half of the butterfly. Let me see here. What if I did it this direction there? And you'd see part of the butterfly there. I kind of like that. And then this would close. All right. I think I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. So we'll just work on this one first. Yeah. And I like it just like it is. We'll just deal with her like she is. All right. So I'm gonna do a chop here and a chop here, and then, well, we'll just do that first. We shall do that first. Excuse me. Oh, I need to take my medicine. I think I told you I think I'm getting sick. I thought it was sinuses, but then last night during my live, or after the live, I was like, oh my goodness, my throat is hurting. Goodness. Okay. So now we'll do, that's the left and the right. So now we'll do the top and the bottom. Yep. And then I'll probably do some elements over here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So we'll do a chop here. Yeah, I had I've seen a couple of comments. People are saying, "Oh, I like this. You might follow along." I will hope you will tag me if if you're making this project. I hope you'll tag me so that I can see what is happening. I mean, I'm blessed. I'm blessed that somebody would like this. When it didn't work out for my folio, y'all already know. I was pert near sad. I was because I like things to work out, and I'm sure it will work out given some time. So when I came with this project, it's like, oh man, I wanted to do something really extra, super cool. But this, I don't know. As I'm getting into the swing of this, I think it is extra cool. And then, it's all about the elements, that you add to something. I mean, you don't even have to do all of this. I'm giving it some extra ink because I don't want any white showing. You don't have to do all of this flip. You could simply lay down a piece of paper or fabric on your inside of your Amazon thing, and you know, put a journal in it, and you're done. You know, you don't have to go through this whole process of making a flip thing, coin envelope, closure. Policy. That's what it was. I can't remember who commented and told me it's policy closure, Stacy. I'm like, oh yeah, thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna get this right this time. This one's going on the left, so I need my envelope this direction, and I need to put my paper down that way. We're not gonna make the mistakes again. I'm also going to be mindful when I need y'all to remind me now. Wish you could. We're not gonna glue that envelope on the inside here. We're gonna do it right this time, Stacy. Now, yes, we are. Yep, yep. I don't know. What direction do y'all like? I don't know. I find it easier to glue down, and then of course I already know that I can move things around, and before I go, you know, burnishing it down. You know. Okay. Now it's time. I really like this rusty hinge. I'm glad it came in. I like this orange. So I'm sure I'm going to do, you know, like some labels, or I don't know. I don't know what else. But we're going to, that will go here like so. And then on the back here, I want to do a, I want to use a book page, part of a book page. And I want to do the book page here on this side. So I think I want to use my ruler thing. Put that topper on. I want to use, these are just I picked up some pages out of from my two sister. From my two sister thing. And yeah. So yep. I think I'm gonna leave it all. I'm gonna leave it with the jagged edge on this side, where on this side I straight covered it. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. So let me figure out. So I want to go right up above the. What I do is I look at the sentences. I want to go right up above the last line there. Okay. And that's going to go on here like so. And then like here, maybe that looks good. I'll just have to cut off. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. Now, on this side here, what if I took the rest of that page that's on the front and I put this here like that? And okay, let's do that. Okay. And then this will go here like so. And then this is here like that. I think I like that. Yep, I do. As a matter of fact, I know I do. All right. And let me make a mark. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna cut it here. If I'm gonna mark there. Yeah, and this is these envelopes. I really, you can make your own flips, maybe with your paper or whatnot. But I really enjoy using envelopes for my flips. I do, and that's gonna be perfecto. So let's sync her up, and I'm doing we're gonna double, I'm doing the rusty hinge and the vintage. And this time, when I go to glue this down, I'm going to be mindful of this opening here on the envelope, because I want to be able to go all the way in this envelope to that crease, All right. These are really brittle book pages. So so when I go to ink it, I put it behind that cardstock so that it don't rip and tear on me. And that's I think I've told y'all probably in the last video or part 1 maybe that I learned that from Tabitha Haynes. All right, she's a smart cookie. All right, it's these little tips like that I don't know, I love it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that. The other thing I saw in a video a long time ago, and I don't even know who to say, but I put a flat back pearl on my dauber, and it quits rolling around on my desk. See how it stops it? I got to do that to these other ones. These are my new ones. Okay. But I saw that on a video. Okay. We don't need all of this book page. There. We don't need a doll. So I'm gonna cut off parts of it. Let's just cut off about right there. See, I tore that paper because it's so brittle. All right. Got to be careful, Stacy now. Now, I'm going to take my vintage photo. I'm going to come in here. Okay. All right. We're good. Let me do it here too. I want to give myself a little clearance. And we'll put down the book page first. And then I'll probably, add some elements to it. I wanted to break up the papers with the book page. On the other one, on the other envelope, we're going to do a French book page. Yep. Okay. Okay. Now, we're not going to glue all over the paper. What I'm going to do here is I know I'm going to put a glue on the edge, on the flat edge of this paper. I'm going to mark right here. I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to come underneath and I'm going to mark. So I made myself a mark I just pulled the pencil up and made myself a mark there. I do not want to put glue from here to there except in one line. Okay? Does it make sense? Because I do not want to glue my envelope together this time. I did that last time because I was on the phone with that call. I wasn't paying attention. I even said in the video, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to glue this envelope together. But, we're doing this project just like it. I'm shooting these videos just like they are. Good, bad, and different. Okay. There we are. Now, no glue. Can y'all see there's no glue here? Okay. But there is on the very edge. Don't bring your paper all the way to the crease because you don't want to hamper the folding and the flip. So just kind of press down. And then we basically have this little puppy. This paper needs to be, I need to tear that right there. Okay. All right. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And we'll embellish. And then that's going, we'll glue this to the back. Okay. And that's going there like so. And on this other envelope, I'm going to set this to the side. On this other envelope, I liked this paper. And I like this French book page. Hello. Wake up, Stacy. And I think on this one, I may very well do something like this. Or I may like this image here. I'm feeling of the envelope back there. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't want to waste all that. Here's the edge of the envelope right here. There's that. And there's that. This is the bottom of the envelope right here. I can feel it. Let's just go with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go with it. And we're going to trim this. Here's the edge. Okay, we're going to trim this right here. So we're going to trim that right there. I always forget to put my glue on. Forget to put my topper on. Okay. And it's already got the decal edge, so yay. Well, I'm trying to, on a situation like this, it's cool because I'm using my paper scraps, So it'll be like that. I like that. And then what we'll do is we'll trim it right. Is that good? Yep. We'll trim it right here. And it's just, you don't have to go through this big, I don't know, not that this is a big process, but you don't have to go through this whole process. I'm just being particular at how I want it to appear, and that's all good, All right. I'm going to trim off. Yeah, I'm going to trim. I'm not going to do I'm not going to do the decollete. Okay. I want this little... Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I want... Well, the thing's not going to... Okay. That's all good. It kind of... The paper is real brittle. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it just like that. And what we'll do is this is going to go underneath here like so. And then this is going over here like so. Yep. So what I need to do is cut about right here. And okay. All right, this time I'm hoping that I can get a better tear or a better cut. So what I do when I feel like the paper might rip on me is I start in the center of, well, let me see. I start in the center of my paper there like that. And then I move out. Come back. Well, it still did it. Because it's really, really brittle paper. But it's going to be all right. We'll ink it. It's going to be OBKB. Okay. Maybe I should just decal the edge anyway. Is it just going to do that? Let's just decal it. Okay. Yeah. Change of plans. Yep. There we go. All right. Let's look at this. Let's look and see. What kind of damage did Stacy Nail do? Okay. There's that. And then this will come on here like so. We did good. So now we just got to ink her. Ink it up. And then we'll cover the other side. So yeah, it's easy peasy here. But you know, you going through the steps that it takes to get to the thing you want, you know? And yeah. But it would I mean, no fooling, it would be so much easier if I just laid down paper and didn't go through all this. But I wanted a really, cool element on here, and yeah. So I really am liking the way this is turning out. Especially with, although I'm so excited I got this rusty hinge in time to do, because it was taking forever. Any other time you order from Amazon, it's like, oh, 2 days. And if you're in the States. And yeah, this was like, what is happening? Taking forever. But sometimes when I order Tim Holtz stuff off of Amazon, it does take longer. It'll take a week or two. All right. So spoiled though, right? Yeah. Oh, it's taking 2 weeks or a week and a half. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's really, it's okay. Just gotten so spoiled to that 2-day thing. All right. Gosh, the weather is so nice here. I've told y'all that, but well, this morning it was freezing, but now it's like 70. So yeah, it's spring in Texas, or pretty much. Okay, I'm putting the book page down first because I want the paper to be on the top. Okay, that's good. Oh, I love our French and German book pages because I use the German, on those flaps, and then this French on this. I'm loving that whole eclectic vibe, because this paper's got the papers. Well, the LineDotArrow, well, NonStop's part does too, but LineDotArrow for sure has a grungy vibe to it, and I adore that. Adore it. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't get much more perfect than that. I did it. I did it. I did it. Okay. Speaking of doing it, y'all can't see because my camera is set, but my chair has been really giving me grief. It keeps sinking and sinking to where I'm serious. My chin is level with this surface here. It's like I can't craft like this. And I told my sister about that, and I told her, I said, yeah, I got to get another chair. And she's like, I have a chair in a box. I said, you do what? She sent me home because I told you I went to her house over the weekend. She sent home a brand new, pretty chair, but it was in a box, right? So I was like, oh, this is great. Except, I'm not a handy gal, and I don't even own tools. Okay, I don't. I had to go to the store and buy a screwdriver, but turned out I didn't need it. But anyway, I put this chair together by myself. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited, so excited. All right. What's on this other side? We got a ladybug over here. I like this pop of green that goes on right there. And then here's more sunflowers on this side. Here. And then I do like this paper too. I love that element right there. But I think I like the collage part, I can't decide. What shall I do? Where would it cut it off at? Cut off part of the B. This is green on this side. I think I'll use this side. Okay. So get our pencil and do the big old measuring with the pencil. Okay. We're going to chop here. And we're going to chop here. Yeah, I used my sister's straight edge, her little, what do you call these things? This thing here. I used it. I used hers this weekend. And I'm like, I'm so used to mine. My thing is so easy. It's just a Walmart special. You know how you get used to things. All right, I'm going to get rid of my pencil marks. And then we're going to do the same thing again. We don't want to put glue here. We only want to put glue along one line. And what I'm going to do, I think the way I'm going to do it, of course, I got to ink this. But I think, because it's a triangle, that kind of triangular shape. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the line of glue here on the left. And then I'm going to turn it over upside down. And I'm going to do it. I'll show you. I think that's what I'm going to do. Well, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So let's just see how this process goes. All right. So the paper goes this way. Okay. So I'm going to put glue along this line here. Just one line of glue. And that's all. Okay. And I'm going to lay this down like so. Get this right where I want it. Don't want to hinder the flap. Okay. I'm going to get that good and burnished down. Kind of let that sit for a minute. I'm going to let that sit for a minute. While that's sitting, we're going to put this down. Okay. So I want this more up to the top here, like so. You know, about right there. So we'll take this little, see, it's an envelope. We'll take that little piece off. And you know what? Let me glue that. You might see some of the white. You might. So just on the off chance that you'll see it, I'm going to put a little bit of ink down. It's got that, peel off thing because, what am I doing? I put glue on the outside. Oh, I am right. Oh, I'm right. I did it. Oh my gosh, I messed up. Okay. So, putting glue there. Honestly, I'm so used to messing things up. Okay. All right. It goes like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay this down on the top. Like that. And we'll scooch it up. I think I wanted it more up a little bit. Quite a bit. Okay. And there we are. So I got that. If there's any glue showing, like I told you, I got that glue eraser. So I'm good. There we go. And that's going to go on there, and that's going to go on there. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to be back to this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn, because we got it right there, and we've got it adhered on this side. And what I want to do is I want to come in here, and I don't want to put glue in this section. I don't want to put glue in this section. I'm going to put glue here. So, we're gonna put the glue around there like so. Okay. And if I didn't get glue all the way to the edge, which I don't think I did, I'll come back with, what to do with my pokey tool? No, it's all right. We're gonna come back here. I'm gonna lift this up a little bit, and we're gonna add a little bit of glue along the edge here. Perfecto. And I'm not sewing on these. Oh, I should have cut the. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. I can still, since my opening is here, we're good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my trimmer, because I need to create my opening. Right now it's just a flap or flip with nothing. I want there to be something on the inside. Should have done this before, but sorry. Hit you. So we're good. It's all good in the neighborhood. What we're going to do is we're going to cut a little slit. Just a tiny little slit. Okay, that should have opened us up. Yeah, it did. we're good. So now it's open. And what we'll do is we'll do a little notch. And we'll do that. Let's do the notch. It's a notch time. I think I'm just going to do the notch in all of it. Let me find my center because I'm not good at centers. There we are. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 1, 2, 3.5. This should be center right here. Yep, it is. So I'm going to cut a notch on both of it because I'm good with that. I can't see. There we go. So that's good. Yep, that'll work. That'll work. That'll work. All right. There goes the phone. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, that was my sissy. Okay, where were we? We're almost to a stopping point. I cut a slit. Did I? No, I didn't. Okay, we're gonna cut a slit. I decided I wanted to come in this direction. I think I said at the top, but I have changed my mind. And I want to come. I'm just gonna cut a little slit. See, look, it's just a tiny, tiny sliver. Just a sliver. And it should give me enough. Yeah, it opens it. And then we're going to do the same again here. And I'm going to get my center. Because I otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Well, where's my... Okay, let me do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2.5. Okay, good gosh, Stacy. This is where math gets me bad. 1, 2.5. That should be my center. Oh, good Lord. Holy cow, Batman. Okay. Y'all, I'm sure you're much better at all of that than I am. Me, I'm bad at centers. I'm so bad. Okay. And then we'll attach this and we're done for today. Yep. And then this is going to come down a little bit further than I wanted it because I want you to, I was going to bring it up a little bit, but I want you to be able to see this cute little girl. And I made myself little marks on the back about where I want to glue that. But let me do the same. Oops. Let me do the same inking on here as I did on that other one. I want, just in case you see it, you know. So yeah. And then we're gonna wrap this one up. I hope you guys are enjoying this little process. You know, I would love to hear in the comments, you know, what you guys are thinking about this. If you are going to follow or try to do, you know, your Amazon, you know, kind of package thing, just know you do not have to go through all of these steps that I'm going through. You could just cover your insides and your backs, your inside front back, your outside front. You just cover it. You know, you do not have to go through the process that I'm going through, you know. Well, how am I going to do this? All right, I'm going to follow my marks here, and then I know I'm going to turn her over, make sure she's where I want her. Make sure she's flipping right. Yep. Make sure it's there. Yep, it is. So now I can press her down. Yeah. But envelopes are really a cool way to create flips, you know, as you can easily see with this, and then what I'm going to do with the front. Now, we're going to come back and we're going to put, these are circles from the kit. And I want to use these two because they have the pops of red, and they're in the kit. And we're gonna create our closure of this thing. Yep. And then inside here is going to be a card at some point, or a, you know, something. Inside here will be something. Inside here, and then there'll be a tag in here. So it'd be kind of like surprise, surprise. I may very well add some embellishments, and maybe some embellishments here. I don't think I'm going to do a thing to that because she's gorgeous. And we might do a little something here. But yeah, that's what we're going to do when we come back in part 4. And then we'll go to the signature in part 4. If you are enjoying this process, if you enjoyed this video, I would so appreciate a thumbs up. You know, I'm stretching and striving. Look at some of the elements I want to use in the not in this, but in the journal in general. But if you're enjoying this, if you like this, I would appreciate a thumbs up, a like. And yeah, you know, I'm striving for that 2,000 subscriber. We're going to do a giveaway. Somebody had, I think it was Tanya, and had voted in on a bundle from our shop. I'm putting the Two Sister Jam shop link down below. Y'all go and check out the Two Sister Jam Etsy shop. We have some amazing, amazing things. We're adding things all the time, all the time. You know, I was at my sister's last weekend, and we went and bought a lot of things to put in our shop. We sure did. And so new things are coming. They're coming. And yeah, we got new laces, everything coming. But we have existing cool things in the shop. Y'all go check it out. And there is a code just for you, YouTube 20, and you get 20% off. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching and hanging in there. I appreciate it. If you want to share this channel and tell your friends about it, we can get to that 2,000 subscriber, and we'll have a big giveaway. I'll probably do at least two big bundles for the 2,000, because that's exciting. 2,000 giveaway. 2,000 subscriber giveaway. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will be right back to show you part 4. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed day. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.